This tree-lined street behind me is White Oak Avenue in Granada Hills, and this is the street that E.T. took flight on that bike. Now, when people think of filming locations, they probably think of places like Universal Studios and the Studio Tour. And don't get me wrong, I love the Studio Tour. You get to board that iconic tram and see places like the courthouse from Back to the Future or the plane crash from War of the Worlds. And you also get to see how they use really cool practical effects. Sometimes we forget about those filming locations that, while living in LA, you get to see for free just by getting out of the house. So, this video takes us outside of the theme parks and outside of the studio tours, and it's dedicated to those spots that I think are really cool and deserve a spot in my Polaroid photo book. So for my next spot, we're driving down to Arleta to go to a location that I've actually never been to before shooting this video. That's going to be Marty McFly's house from Back to the Future.
Hey Doc, we better back up. We don't have enough road to get up to 88.
Roads? Well, we're going, we don't need roads.
And one thing that you have to remember about these places is that these are real people's neighborhoods and real people's houses. So I want to be as respectful as possible, be quiet, just take a quick photo and move on. Where we're going next, we're still going to need roads. Specifically the 5 freeway. I stopped into this liquor store to get a snack and a drink, but this isn't just any liquor store. This is the liquor store where they filmed Superbad.
Okay, your total is $96.59.
Good luck on your exam tomorrow.
You don't want to ride the bus anyway.
Buses smell like piss generally. You know why?
What?
People piss on them.
They even have a poster of McLovin's ID in the window to commemorate the movie. And this is one of my favorite spots to point out when driving past with friends, because honestly, if you didn't know it was here, you'd probably just pass by it and you wouldn't even know. For our next spot, we're going to hit the road and drive down to Pasadena for another Back to the Future filming location. Right behind me is the Gamble House in Pasadena, aka Doc Brown's mansion from Back to the Future. Unlike some of our other locations, this place is actually open for the public to visit. And Doc Brown's garage is actually a bookstore now, which unfortunately I couldn't visit because it was closed that day. But since it's open to the public, I walked around the back to kind of sneak around, see what's happening, and that's when I found out that this place is just absolutely gorgeous. So let's enjoy the scenery. next spot is just a short 5-minute drive down the road to South Pasadena. Right behind me here is Michael Myers' house from Halloween. It was relocated from its original location, and it's now here at this busy intersection in Pasadena. And this place is a business now, so once again, if you decide to visit, be respectful, don't do anything obnoxious. Next door, they had a really cool over-the-garden wall display going on, which I appreciated because I'm a big fan of the show. Now we're off to our next location in downtown LA. That's going to be the Bradbury Building, famous for its appearance in Blade Runner. And sorry for the pixelated footage, this is the only footage I could find online for free. And the Bradbury Building is just absolutely beautiful. And once again, the Bradbury Building, at least upstairs, is offices. So be respectful if you decide to visit, but feel free to look around the lobby. The lobby is open to the public, and really just take everything in. I mean, look at this beautiful elevator on its way down. I gotta be quick though because I only put 10 minutes on my parking meter, so I'm gonna make this one a quick in and out. I'm gonna snap my pic and head on to the next location. I made it to my parking meter just in time. Now we're gonna head south of downtown LA to our next spot. It's over in Inglewood. This is Randy's Donuts. It's been a couple different movies, but you'd probably recognize it most from Iron Man 2 when Iron Man's sitting in the donut.
Sir, I'm going to have to ask you to exit the donut.
Now, did I put this on my list because I wanted to eat a donut? Probably. Our next and final location is a bit of a drive to the very outskirts of LA County. After about 2 hours of straight traffic, we finally made it to our last destination. This here behind me is Vasquez Rocks. Vasquez Rocks is famous for being in so many different things. It's been in things like Star Trek,
Captain of the alien ship,
Jay and Silent Bob.
We're just trying to take our son out of this hostile environment.
It was in Austin Powers. It was in Bill and
Here's
Ted.
the truth. We're totally gonna kill you now.
We're fully programmed to do it.
Yeah.
And it was even Bedrock in the Flintstones movie.
There's a town I know where the hipsters go called Bedrock.
It's been in so many different things. It's honestly worth a Google to see if anything you like might have filmed here. But they're even filming here on the day that I came. Now, because of the filming, I couldn't take a picture of the more famous side of the rock, so I hiked up the backside to get a really good view before heading back down and take my last picture. And since this is my last picture, it's time for me to say goodbye. I want to thank you guys for coming along on this journey with me, and thank you for watching.